What's up, guys? Today was day 2 of the Chanho Invitational at Canyon Crest Country Club. Yesterday was day 1. I made that little recap video, talked about some of the things I was going to work on today. So I just wanted to stay consistent and make this quick update on day 2. I shot 73, much better than yesterday's 77. A smaller version of what I struggled with yesterday, which was just purely attitude based. I kind of had another downward slide of momentum today, but I capped it after 2 holes. So I had back-to-back bogeys somewhere around like 5 and 6 that, in my opinion, were just purely mental. Getting irritated, having too much ego and expectation, expecting to get through 18 holes flawlessly, which is just an unrealistic expectation. It's never going to happen. So yeah, in my opinion, I caught some bad breaks, but no one cares, and that's just a terrible attitude to have. Golf is not something that you want to compartmentalize into good breaks and bad breaks. You just want to be neutral. Like, it is golf. It just is. It is what it is. The most cliche phrase of all is so freaking true on the golf course. Like, stop trying to place judgments on the outcome of your shots. You can judge your commitment to the process. You can judge how focused you were on your routine, but don't judge like, oh, this is a good shot because it's 6 feet away, or this is a bad shot because it bounced into the bunker. It's like, nah, that's just where it is. Don't make it a problem. It's just a situation that you need to assess and either take action in one direction or the other. And so I did a better job today than yesterday, but I need some practice for sure. I am not my like sharpest mental warrior state of myself, and that's okay. This is like part of my growth in life, is learning that you cannot control every outcome. You cannot force the outcomes that you want. You can control your effort, and I can definitely say my effort was 100%. For what I have in the tank to give right now, I gave 100%, and so that's it. End of story. Close the book right there. But yeah, it was a round that kind of got away from me after the first 7-8 holes, and then I brought it back. I had back-to-back birdies to counter the back-to-back bogeys, and ultimately just I think I had 4 bogeys and 3 birdies, finished in 25th place in that tournament. No check, no money, but certainly something to learn on. And I had a great conversation with 2 of my close friends afterwards, Danny Longmire and Jose Pelayo. Really good dudes, total winner mentality from both of them. Just grinders, working hard to pay their own way through this. And I've seen a lot of growth and progress out of both of them over the last 5 years of knowing them. And we just really vibed on the whole like attitude side of things, and I felt supported and encouraged to continue going on my path, because I see, especially when I see guys that are in my age range, give or take a little bit, that are pursuing it as wholeheartedly as I am and finding a way to make the funds or find sponsors and keep going, even though everyone's, people that have been on the same path as us fell off 5-6 years ago and decided to go away from golf. I would say one of the biggest positive takeaways of this whole tournament was actually, connecting with those guys and a few other people in this tournament, and just reminding myself of how dope this whole golf community is and how many winners there are, whether you see it on TV or not. A lot of my friends are big time winners in my book, because they're good people, they work hard, they have goals, they're happy pursuing what they feel is important to pursue in life. They're spreading goodness in the world, in an arena like golf, which is a mostly positive, uplifting community. So I got a lot out of that, and it was challenging for me to not just storm off the course both days, because that's what everyone wants to do, right? It's like, no press interviews, I don't want to talk to anyone, I don't want to see my friends and have them be like, oh, how was your round? And me just be like, oh, it was the worst thing ever. Like, I just want to leave. But I am constantly trying to prepare myself for what the next levels will bring, which is, hey man, there's a microphone in your face 24/7, and if you want all the good things that come with that, like all the praise and the support when you're doing well, then you also have to deal with that at your lowest, when you're super irritated and aggravated and you don't want to talk. You don't have to give the cheeriest speech ever, but you at least have to be a true professional and, share some words for the people that are looking up to you and expecting to follow your footsteps. And so even just something as simple as like, holding my head high, walking in the clubhouse, dapping up all my friends, not being selfish, and just giving 0 shits about how their round was and being in a pouty mood, but trying to be a normal, pleasant human being and and not make it all about you and not make it all about your golf score is just good life practice. So I still got a lot out of this tournament. I don't think there's that much wrong with my game. I think it was almost all just in between my ears. And usually the quickest way to improve that for me is to put in a lot of manpower hours, like going to the gym right now. That's a discipline move for me. Taking cold showers in the morning, being regimented with my schedule and having the same habits every day. Obviously the golf stuff, hitting a lot of balls, hitting a lot of putts, hitting a lot of chips, getting my clubs dialed. I'm doing all those things so that compounds. So I'm in, a couple weeks into the preparation phase now, and things are trending. So over time, that little J curve of results will catch up, and it's like, oh, you've been working hard for a while, and it's down here, and then boom, explosion of progress in all areas. So yeah, can't wait for that to happen. You guys will be the first to know when it does. Much love. Thanks for the continued support and encouragement. It means more than the world, and can't wait to repay you guys someday. Deuces.